Press cross button to start. Triangle button. Settings. Idris Elking. Map, Hogsmeade. Quests. All. The Lost Astrolabe. According to Grace, Ghost of Our Love. The map portrays Jackdaw's Rest. The Ghost of Level. Inventory.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
You're going to make it. Make sure you also
Afraid to
brush
take
up
a
on
hit.
inside here.
Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Lumos. Utility. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Diffindo. Damage. Disillusionment. Utility. Causes you to triangle button. R2 button.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Accio.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Revelio.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Protego!
Incendio.
Burn this out longer than necessary.
That was unimpressive. I should have been so deaf. What an unfortunate disappointment!
Accio.
Oh, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Protego.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Revelio.
Wonder how big this place is. Revelio.
Accio.
These rooms must have something to do with opening this door. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Potato! Stupefy! 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 Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Accio. Revelio.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Protego! Stupefy! 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 Protego!
Incendio.
Stupefy!
Incendio. Protego.
Lumos!
Incendio. Revelio.
Level 10. Our Level 10. Inventory. Here is where you can find quest items. Gear. Level 10. Handwear. Black leather gloves. Standard. This black rivet gloves. Black leather gloves. Black rivet gloves. Black rivet gloves. Superb. Required level 8. Handwear. Neckwear. Circle button, spring ivy scarf. Legendary, loosened cobalt runic scarf, spring ivy scarf. Loosened cobalt, equipped item. Natural base scarf, equipped item. Handwear. Cloaks and robes. Royal maroon coat. Traditional school robe, equipped item. Crepuscular cape. Superb. Required level, royal maroon coat. Legendary. Required level 10. Offense, handwear. Outfit. Circle button, equipped item. Plaid casuals, jumper school uniform. Superb. Required level 10. Defense. Handwear, facewear. Gold rimmed circular spectacles. Standard. Facewear, headwear. Black bowler hat. Blue flat cap. Blue flat cap. Superb. Level 10. Circle button. Back. Inventory. Challenges. Overall progress 6%. Level. Challenges.
Revelio.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
Accio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Accio. Revelio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Revelio. Accio.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Revelio.
Remarkable.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio. Incendio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Level 10. Gear. Level 10. Neckwear. Circle button. Loosened cobalt natural desert nomad scarf. Well appointed. Cloaks and robes. Outfit. Circle button. Teal striped attire. Equipped item. Teal striped attire. Equipped item. Jumper school uniform. Teal striped attire. Level 10. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors. Level 10. Gear. Level 10. Face headwear. Circle equip first year cap. Equipped item. Blue first year cap. Superb. Handwear. Equipped item. Black rivet face level 10. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Accio.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jack did.
Incendio. 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 Incendio.
Well, monster, I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I'll need to look around for the symbol.
Lumos. Ut Levioso. Triangle but R2 button. Hold to us, Expelliarmus. Damage. Disarms wands and weapons from most. Triangle R2.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Revelio.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
Your gear slots are full.
The map that brought
Complete
your
Merlin
Jackdaw
trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus will disarm you brutes.
Expelliarmus. 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 Incendio.
But that's unnerving. What's happening?
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Revelio.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I?
Revelio. Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected?
What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Revelio.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'll bring the book here. Why is this called the map?
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
I'll bring the book here. Why are you a seer?
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'll bring the book here.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Your connection to ancient magic has unlocked talents. You will receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wizarding level. You have new talent points to spend in the talents menu in your field guide. Talents. You've earned talent points starting at level 5. You may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells to increase your combat powers, stealth, and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once, so the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Core. 0 out of 60. Dark Arts. Spells. 0. Spells. Defendo Mastery. Spells. 0 out of 10. These talents.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Lumos. Utility. Lumos are
Lumos. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Revelio.
Sleeping Dragons.
What do you want? Get away from me!
Map. Floo Flames locations. Hogwarts. World map. The Highland Hogwarts map. Floo Hogsmeade map. Hogsmeade World map. Steeplian North Hogsmeade. Gladrag's Wizardwear. A clothing shop for both the elegant and eccentric North Hogsmeade.
Does it get any more than Hogsmeade?
Map. Hogsmeade. Collection chests. Gladrag's Wizardwear. Crossbuck.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate
Gladrag's
frogs,
Wizardwear.
refrain from touching
1,100 sell items. Traditional school robe. Well appointed. Required level. Prefect
If I
vest
haven't said it
uniform.
before, it's a pleasure to
Well
do business
appointed.
with you.
Dark flat cap. Standard. This item has natural bit scarf. Black leather gloves. Standard. This item has no magic. Gold rimmed circular spectacles. Black bowler hat. Well loosened cobalt runic scarf. Traditional school robe. Crepuscular cape. Superb. Steel blue crepuscular cape. Steel blue robe. Crepuscular cape. Steel blue plaid casual school uniform. Desert nomad scarf. First year cap. Superb teal striped attire. Legendary. Required level.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're...
Level. 11. Gear. Level. Cloaks, neckwear. Circled, equipped item. Spring ivy scarf. Hat, face, headwear, equipped item. Blue flat cap. Handwear. Cloaks and robes. Steel blue robe, equipped item. Steel blue robe. Well appointed. Equipped item. Level 11. Map, Hogsmeade. Collection chests. Waypoint, Hogwarts map, world map. Flying class. In today's flying class, triangle button. The library exit. The south wing. The Great Hall, the astronomy wing. The bell tower wing. Hogwarts north exit, bell tower court, Hogwarts north exit. Map, Floo Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 1 out of 30, the Great World Map. World Map, Hogsmeade Map, Hogsmeade World Map. Tomes and Waypoint, cross button.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Stick to move in a direction. Right stick up and down to ascend and descend.
In the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Nice balance. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Hold R2 button to go faster and enter forward flight.
For more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Whoa!
Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Brilliant! Made it!
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I'll say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
I like the sound of that.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about in. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
L2 button for a burst of speed while in forward flight.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry.
Circle button to dismount and descend from your broom.
Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Saw that business with Kagawa. But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
I have no regrets.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Cross button. Quests. In the shadow of the Undercroft. I can probably find Sebastian at his usual spot near the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. Meet the room of requirement. Professor Weasley has requested I meet her in the 7th floor cross button level. Inventory.
The most I've ever...
Leave me be! I cannot do this for all eternity!
Oi! Can you help me?
And then the werewolves join the goblins.
What have we got here then, eh?
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard! I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only
Revelio.
to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Lumos. You even are.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Revelio.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered...
I waited for you here.
Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor. Revelio.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Accio. Accio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Revelio.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Bit offended, the room thought I needed a bath.
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Accio! What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso! Accio! Accio.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have unlocked the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of any unidentified gear that you've collected. Cross button.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas, or solve puzzles. Depulso. Force. Lumos. Altering spell. Conjuring spell. Triangle button. Art. Conjuration. Herbology. Items used to grow plants. Potions. Items used to brew potions. Herbology. Items used to grow plants. Crossbutt. Utility. Enchanted items to be used in the room of wall hangings. Room of requirement artwork. Decorations. Furniture. Rugs. Seating. Tables. A selection of statues. Seasonal herbology. Potions. Items used to brew potion. Small scientific potion station. A small scientific potion. Small botanical potion station. Small eclectic potion station. Small gothic potion station. A small scientific potion station. Small botanical potion station. A small gothic potion station. Potion station budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Small gothic potion station. A small gothic potion station with 1 burner for brewing potions. Resources required. Moonstone. 71 out of 2. Small gothic potion station budget. 1 out of 1. Resources required. Moonstone. 69 out of 2. Triangle button. Small eclectic potion station. Small botanical potion station. Conjuration. Potion station. Small eclectic potions. Utility. Enchanted items to be used in the room of herbology. Items used to botanical potting table with a small pot. Eclectic potting table with a small pot. Gothic potting table with a small pot. Eclectic potting table with a small pot. An botanical potting table with a small pot. Scientific potting table with a small pot. Eclectic gothic potting table with a potting table budget. 0 out of 1. Eclectic potting table with a small pot. Potting table budget. 1 out of 1. Resources. Conjuration. Wall.
Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Thank you, Professor.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready. But again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Thank you. Can I use transfiguration magic any?
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Thank you, Professor.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Map. Blue Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collect the astronomy wing. The wing U. This is U.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Conjuration. Herbology. Utility. Wall hangings. Items hung on the wall to wall. Find oval mirror. Winged mirror. A rectangular mirror with wings and long mirror. A long, rectangular mirror with a conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Long mirror. A long, rectangular mirror with a smart reflection. Resources required. Moonstone. Oval mirror. Resources required. Moonstone. Conjuration. Utility. Decorate. Room of Requirement artwork. Room. Mischievous. Dapper with gazing witch portrait. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Gazing witch portrait. A portrait of a contemplative witch, gazing into the distance. Resources required. House elves and mistress portrait. Selected space is currently occupied. Nurse and baby portrait. Bickering couple portrait. Dapper wizard portrait. Gazing wizard portrait. Niffler and witch portrait. Gazing witch portrait. House elves and mistress portrait. Nurse and baby portrait. Bickering couple portrait. Dapper wizard portrait. Resources required. Moonstone. 61 out of 1. Triangle button. Undo. Down button, up button. Gazing wizard portrait. Resources required. Moonstone. 60 out of 1. Conjuration. Decorations. Statues. Rugs. An assortment of embellished rugs. Large botanical rug. Medium scientific rug. A medium rug that would feel medium botanical, medium eclectic, medium gothic, medium conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Medium eclectic rug. A medium rug that would feel right at home in a gallery. Resources required. Moonstone. 60 out of 3. Medium eclectic rug. Triangle button. Undo. L1 but resources required. Moonstone. 57 out of 3. Triangle but medium botanical rug. Resources required. Medium eclectic rug. Selected spaces currently occupied. Resources required. Moonstone. 51 out of 3. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button, R1 button. Rotate object. Resources required. Moonstone. Resources required. Conjuration.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
The altering spell can be used to alter the Lumos. Utility. Altering triangle button.
Altering spell to customize it.
Scientific archway. Scientific archway. Default. Square button. Black. Blue. Green. Pink. Red. Scientific central floor. Default. Pink. Red. Medium eclectic rug. Medium botanical rug. Medium scientific rug. Medium gothic rug. Selected spaces currently occupied. Yellow. What? Red. Scientific central floor.
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
Yes?
Those are all my questions. How do I use alteration? What does the
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Scientific central floor. Unavailable. Unavailable. This unavailable. Scientific central floor. Scientific walls. Scientific wall. Default. Red. Medium botanical rug. A medium rug that would feel right at home in the entrance to a greenhouse. Medium botanical rug. Cross button. Confirm. L1 button, R1 button. Rotate object. Down button, up button. Change size. Medium botanical rug. Yellow. Red. Scientific central floor. Scientific central floor. Scientific central floor. Scientific unavailable. Scientific Scientific wall pediment. Scientific wall. Scientific walls. Scientific wall. Scientific walls. Scientific. eclectic potting table with a small pot. An eclectic potting table. Perfect. Gothic potting table with a small pot. Eclectic potting table with a small pot. Botanical potting table with a small pot.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell.
Scientific central floor. Botanical central floor. Eclectic central floor. Gothic central floor. Eclectic, botanical central floor.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
A cool, moonlit ambience sounds perfect.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Map. Flue flames locate in the shadow of triangle button. Open quest log. Cross button.
Revelio.
Tapestry of
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me. and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister.
Revelio.
Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
That's ridiculous.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it?
Lumos. Utility. Confringo. Triangle button. R2.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
The Blasting Curse, Confringo, fires an explosive blast. Certain talents can alter its effect on enemies.
A bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio. Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, There's something about that spell that's addictive.
It's almost too much.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I'd be glad to.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I'll tell you the truth. I'm not...
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Sebastian showed me. I stumbled.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
I promise not to say anything. No.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Map. Fluflame's locations. Hogwarts. Quests. All. The Lost Astra. Professor. Main. Assignments. Relationships. Professor Sharp's assignment 1. Professor Sharp wants me to test myself. Cross button. Level 12. Quests. All. Professor the map chamber. Now the cross button. Untrack quest. Triangle button. Locate on map.
If only a new student would help.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Lovely to see you both.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I believe I have.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll see you there. Do you know any...
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll see you there.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Map. Blue Flames locations. Hogwarts map. Hogsmeade. World map. Hogsmeade Square. Follow the butterfly. Ollivanders. A branch of the renowned wand shop owned and operate Steep Hogsmeade Square. Brood and Peck. A beast supply shop stocked with the tomes and scrolls. Spintwitch's sporting needs. A Spintwitch's sporting needs. Cross button. Remove waypoint. West Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade, here I... Here.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
I'll have a look. Thank you.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
Spintwitch's sporting U-weaver broom. Ember Dash broom. Hogwarts Moontrimmer broom. Wind Wisp broom. Moontrimmer broom. Finely crafted from ash. This broom is built for stability. Hogwarts House Broom. A broom enchanted to celebrate your particular Hogwarts house pride. Ember Dash Broom. The perfect broom for those with a fire. U-Weaver Broom. A comfortable and speedy broom with Moon Trimmer Broom. Wind Wisp Broom. A stylish broom with a light touch, quite literally. Moon Trimmer Broom. Hogwarts House Broom. A broom in Ember Dash Broom. The perfect broom for those with a fiery temperament. Cost. Hogwarts House Broom. A broom enchanted to celebrate.
Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. I could complete work on my first upgrade.
Sounds worth a try, Mr. Weeks.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Hogsmeade and certain other areas prohibit flying. Look for the no flying icon near the minimap to learn where and when you can fly.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Cross button. Felix Felicis. Cross button. Felix. Focus. Invisibility. Focus potion. 3. Chinese.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You have entered an area that allows flight. Press L1 cross button.
Hey you, Gryffindor.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
That's not what happened.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Let's go. Not what?
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humour you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height. The others test stamina. So...
Let's go.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
more like it. This is rather fun. Success. Excellent. Did it? This is rather fun.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
All right.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Return to the podium to challenge other racers, and advance your way through the ranks of the leaderboard. Cross button.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oh, you're back! With something
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Can't wait to hear more.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of outage?
Spintwitch's sporting needs. 1003 sell items. You weave a broom. A comfortable and speed. Bye. Bye.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Cross button. Feel. Map. Hogsmeade. Collection chests. 0. World map. Hogwarts map. Dogweed and Death. North 4 East North Hogsmeade. The Highlands. Hogsmeade. For Hogsmeade. Hogwarts map. Floof. World map. Quests. Or Persive. Cross button. Level 13. Map. Hogsmeade. Collection challenges. Challenges. World. The Highland. The Highlands. North Sand. Hogsmeade. North Ford. The Highlands. North Ford. Percival. Triangle button. Forbidden Forest. North Ford Bog entrance. Upper The Highlands. Hogsmeade Valley. Jackdaw's Tomb. Jackdaw's Tomb. Near North Hogwarts. East North Hogwarts region. The East South Hogwarts region. North South North Merlin Trial. Merlin Trial. Forbidden. South Cross.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Cross button. Felix Felicis. Map. South North Ford, Sandbackars Tower. Near North Ford Bog, Percival Rackham's trial. I need to meet Professor Fig outside the tower. North Ford Bog.
Revelio.
Over here.
Cross button.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Lumos. Expelliarmus. Disillusionment. Utility. Cause it triangle R2.
I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, human suit. Every time.
Quickly now.
Reaching an enemy undetected.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Revelio.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Petrificus Totalis. Revelio.
Search the tower and the surrounding area. Look for anything to do with the names. What you find here could be the key to Goblinkind finally taking its rightful place in the world.
I will draw blood.
Visit the collections menu to learn about enemy abilities and weaknesses.
Since before you were born. I won't seen anything like that.
You won't get away with that.
Confringo.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's head inside. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Lumos.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. Revelio! A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Cross button.
Oh. Revelio. I've seen this before. In
Cross button.
The restricted section.
Luma.
Revelio. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Lumos. Ute Expelliarm, triangle button, R2 button.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Confringo! Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! These look familiar. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Was it Accio I used before? Accio! Confringo! Revelio.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. More statues.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Confringo!
Not making this easy on me.
Revelio!
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Leviosa! Accio!
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Accio! Leviosa!
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Leviosa! Accio!
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Accio!
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio!
I'll never get used to these floors.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio.
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway. Accio. 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 Revelio.
Visit the collections menu to learn about enemy abilities and weaknesses.
Levioso!
Lumos. Utility. Incendio. Damage. Triangle R2 button. Hold to us.
Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Protego! Confringo! Confringo!
What a relief. Revelio.
Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
I've seen you before.
We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Revelio.
Owl post, Nat Sayane. Professor, you need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects, or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom. Professor Sharp, Professor Sharp, Professor Sharp. Harry Pippin, Professor Fig. Professors Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry. Hoping your time. Professor Sharp, Madam Lucan, it's time to prove your dueling mettle. and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of cross. Luke and Harry, good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions, if you'd like. Harry Pippin, Nelly, Nats, Professor, I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few Professor, hello, please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies away from Professor I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me out Sebastian Sala level. Collections. Map. Blue Flames locations. Hogwarts. Quests. All. Professor Sharp's assignment 1. Professor Sharp wants me to test myself. Cross button. Untrack quest. Level. Talents.
I should ask her at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking to the day of the troll attack.
Map. Blue Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collection chests. The Beasts class. I need to attend Beasts class, taught by Professor Howin. The Bell Tower Wing. Summoner's Court. Match 1. Summoner's Court is popular at Hogwarts. West Tower. Beasts class. The Bell Tower Wing. The Library Annex. Flying off the shelves. The Library Annex. The Astronomy Wing. As cache in the castle. I saw Arthur Plummy studying 2 treasure maps. Gobs of gobstones. Zenobia Noak is fretting over venomous valor. Duncan, the Astronomy Wing. The Grand Staircase. The Grand Staircase. The Great Hall. Great descending for suites. The Great Hall. Collect the South Wing. Collect the South Wing. Beasts secret rooms. The Room of Room Racing Event. The Bell Tower Wing. The Library Annex. The Caretaker's Lunar Lament. Gladwin Moon, the Hogwarts caretaker, wishes to the South Wing. The Hogwarts, Secret, the Live Potions Classroom. Professor, flying off the shelves. Cressida Bloom has a cross, the Library Annex.
It's herbology homework, you say? Well, your homework through the greenhouse and ate all of the allerhot plants.
Oh, you are too kind. We thank you.
Revelio.
All that happened that day, I would. What do you...
Lachlan the Lang.
Oh dear,
I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That's amazing.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner that perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be...
If I have time.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
Lumos. Depulso, Accio. Force, triangle, R2.
Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio! Accio! This
Today was a good
diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio.
The old library.
Accio.
Professor.
Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you go.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Map. Flue Flames locations. Quests. All. Main. Prepare for your search for assignments. Madam Cog. Professor Sharp's assignment 1. Professor Sharp wants me to test myself while under the influence of both the Maxima and Didurus potions. He'd also like me to field test a focus potion. I know to find potions and recipes at J. Pippin's Potions. My field guide will not guide me through this assignment, but my map could still prove useful. Acquire and use a focus potion. Acquire Maxima and Didurus potions, and use them simultaneously. Cross button. Untrack quest. Level 13. Level 30. Owl Post. Map. Flue Flames locations. Owl Post. Settings. Owl Post. Save game. Empty. Jackdaw's Rest. Manual save. 4 hours. Save. Professor Sharp's assignment. Save complete. Level. Gear.